Hey, third, fourth, and fifth graders, you have a big test coming up this year, and it's the RLA STAAR test. Now, it's pretty different than it's looked before, so I need to show you exactly what that looks like, and I wish I had something that could do that in a really easy form. Maybe kind of like this picture. This picture represents your RLA STAAR test coming up. It is giant. There is so much water in here. There is so much content in that test. And if I were to get this at a restaurant, I couldn't just gulp it all down. That's impossible. I would need to do it in small chunks and pace myself out because all of it is important and I need all of it for my body. Water's really good for us, right? I need all of it, but I need to pace myself. So how are we going to do that? Looking at this load, I can't just gulp this down. I've got to pace myself. So let's pour out each section of your RLA STAAR test so you can pace yourself better. First up, this is your test. And first up is going to be a reading passage. Now we know what those look like. It's going to have a title. It's going to be some type of genre. We're going to have some questions about it. Next up, I'm going to put this one all the way to the top because this is the paired passage. You all will have one paired passage. That means two passages put together in one. I'm going to continue on through that test with my next reading passage. Red. Up next, oh, it's a different color. It's because it's my ECR, also known as the essay. Now, I'm going to put down my picture for a second. This ECR will be part of one of these reading selections. And so this is just an essay, a composition, a paper. It's been called a lot of different things, but this is when I have to answer one question about one of these passages. Let's just say it's these two together about this passage, and I have to prove my answer with evidence from the text. And so this is a different color because it connects to reading, but it is going to be separate in the sense that this is connected to the reading, but you are going to show that you know how to answer that one question through writing. So this is your composition, essay about one of these passages. So it's right near our reading portion, but we could say we can go with that one. Just let's pretend it goes with this reading passage. I'm not done. I have plenty more to drink. Next up, revising. Now I will have two revising passages, so this next one will be the same color. When you get to these revising passages, you are using your writer's eyes and you are looking for ways to help someone's paper sound better. There aren't mistakes in the revising passages, so your job is to look for ways to find better, stronger, more effective sentences and words to add to their paper. I'm getting closer to finishing my load as I continue down with the same color because this is editing. Happens to be one of my personal favorites. And then finally, the last one, editing. And I am done with my load. When you get to the editing portion, you turn into a writing editor investigator. There are a few sentences that will be in question, and your job is to tackle that sentence and find the mistake. Is it capitalization? Is a word or phrase used incorrectly? Is there something wrong with punctuation? Or is there a word misspelled? Your job is to tackle each question for the mistake. Now, before you is what will be on your STAAR test. Now, it came from here, but it is very manageable to look at all of these pieces and to determine how I'm going to attack it. It may be in this order when you get online and begin your test, but let me tell you, you get to select how you want to attack the test based on what you know your strengths are. So how can we individualize our STAAR test to match our needs? We have 4 students here to help explain that to you. Hi, I'm Emma, and I know that I'm super good at editing questions. Those questions are pretty easy for me because I just go to the sentence and look for the mistake as an investigator. I want to start with those right when I attack my test. And then I think I want to go straight to the selection with the ECR. I wanted to get that essay out of the way. I feel best in the morning to get some of my writing juices out. And then maybe I'll probably finish with reading since I want to take a break from that writing, and then I want to go to the revising. This is how I'm going to attack my RLA STAAR test. Hey, what's up guys? I'm Michael and it's hat day at my school. I'm going to go ahead and start with the paired passage because I'm not a fan of that one. And I just want to start that one and get it done, get the hardest done. I want to go straight to the writing pieces. The editing and revising is pretty cool. And then I'm going to take a pretty good break, not too long, but I'm at least going to get some water and go to the bathroom. And then I'm going to finish my writing and I'm going to save that essay to the very end. That's my plan to do on my RLA STAAR test. Hi guys, I'm Mia. And I'm going to do the test in order from number 1 all the way to the end because that just feels right for me. I don't like to skip questions, so I'm going to do it just the way it comes. But don't worry, my strategy is to take a break between every one of them so I can finish that load in a timely manner. Hey dudes and dudettes, my strategy for the STAAR is to start with the hardest things for me. I am fresh, I get a good breakfast on that day. I'm going to start with the essay, which I know I have to read the passage first. So I'm going to start here, and then I'm going to move on to the paired. Then I'm going to give myself a break. I'm going to say, oh, hard stuff out of the way. Whew. Editing next, then revising, and then I'll finish with that reading. I'll check over it before I'm done, but that's my strategy. We'll see how it goes. So 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders, when you see your quantity of your RLA test and it looks like a giant picture, it may seem overwhelming, but know that if I can pour out the parts and I know each part and I can rearrange based on my strengths because I know what I have been working on all year, it gets a little less overwhelming. So good luck and sip your way to success.